And we are going live. Yes. Day One Journey, episode 769. And today I want to share with you my marriage vows to myself. Yes, this is my first marriage. The marriage to myself, keeping the promises I make to myself. For me, in one sentence, this is loving myself, loving the verb, doing things for myself, for my present self, which is being in the present, being fully present in whatever I'm doing, for my future self, keeping my promises and most of that creating the future that I want. So I want to be there for me, for my future self, and for my past self. I want to keep my promises. I promised myself something I want to keep. I want to follow through with my commitments to myself. And this is in essence my vows to myself. In a few minutes I will read them to you. But just before that, I just want to share with you some thoughts I have about them, about, like why did I choose to write them? What's this concept of marrying yourself, like, weird? Well, yeah, it might seem weird, but I know when I, for example, go to I remember I was going to I'm sitting in a restaurant and I order a salad. So I like to know how much calories I eat. So usually I would ask them to separate the gravy from the salad. Yeah, not put it all together so I can see how much gravy I eat. So I asked them to separate that. So let's say they bring it to me and they didn't separate that. So I can get, okay, I didn't get angry, yeah. But still, I want them to deliver on their promise. I was asking something, they said yes and they didn't deliver. I expect them to deliver. So they made a promise and I want them to keep their promise. And I think we all do that, yeah? Yeah, right? We buy something, there's a warranty, and it doesn't do what it's supposed to be doing, so we call them and we complain it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Well, what about the promises that we make to ourselves? Let's say there's a new year and then we write our goals. I did that a lot of times. So I'm excited, New Year's resolution, I'm writing all my goals. Probably the same time when I wrote my vows. Well, I'm excited, I'm in the moment, I enjoy, I make promises to myself. This year I'll do that, this year I will lose that weight, I'll gain this muscle, I'll learn new languages. I have all these lists of ideas and stuff that excites me. So I write them down. Maybe you call that goal settings. Maybe I don't know, New Year's resolution, whatever it is. I make promises. I have ideas. And then the emotion is there. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And then next Tuesday, I'm not that motivated. So what do I do then? Well, this is the thing. This is how I think about like marriage, yeah? So I'm marrying the girl of my dreams. So we have the wedding day. Everything is great. The food is great. The guests is great. We feel the connection. We feel the bond. We want to be there for each other for sickness and in health and everything. But then a few years down the line, it doesn't feel the same. Well, what happens then? In my opinion, this is the biggest question. What happens then? Do we just sit and wait till we feel like it? To be honest, today in the morning, I didn't feel like reading my vows. Yeah. My friend suggested me doing that. And I agreed this is a good idea, but it doesn't mean that I just wanted to do that. But that's the thing. I'm not waiting for the emotion to be just, I don't know, like I'm not waiting for everything to be like in line. I'm doing that. People would say you're forcing that, you don't feel like it, this is faking it. No, I don't think it's faking it, because it's important to me. I don't feel like doing it, but it's important to me, so I do that. Do what? Reading my vows, reminding myself the things that I promise myself to do, whether I feel like it or not. So they say in the movies, yeah, for sickness and in health, yeah, or something like that. Well, if I feel like it or not, I want to love myself, love the verb, doing things for myself. Not necessarily the feeling love. Love the feeling is the fruit of love the verb. I want to love myself. I want to do things for myself. And if I forget about that, and when I wake up, for example, when things don't work like I want them to work and stuff, like my computer is doing problems right now. Yeah, and this is how I work. This is how I edit videos. This is how I do everything. And it's so just in the morning, it doesn't work, it crashes, and so I don't feel like reading my vows, but I do it anyway. So let's read my vows. I have them on the phone. Originally I wrote them. I have a 2017 version and I also have a 2019 version. Probably read both of them. We're already 7 minutes in. Well, I'm doing that. That's what I wanted to do. Let's go. And as I always say to myself, motion is emotion. When I move, when I do something, I can create the state that I want. I can create the emotion that I want. I don't wait for it to start something. I start something, and then it can come, may come. My vows to myself, I'll read them to you. First, I wrote it 21st of February 2017, more than 3 years ago. My first marriage to myself. No matter where I am, no matter where I go, there I am. I want to make it official, and I want to put it in writing. My vows for myself. No matter how many mistakes you make. Sometimes I'm writing that like to myself. Sometimes so it changes. No matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, I will always trust you and will be always there for you no matter what. I will cheer you up, I will push you, and I will make sure you are true to yourself even when you don't feel like it, and even when you're super tired. I commit to you, myself, cherish and grow and nurture my dreams, the children of my soul. Give them life, water them, feeding them. Give them energy, give them the gift of my attention. I commit to myself to live a life of gratitude and never take the simplest things for granted. Look at everything in my life as It is a miracle, because it is. Always see the positive side of everything. Connect to the child within me. Always try and learn, try and learn, try and learn. Be interested in people. I commit to take care of my body, my home, my soul, my family. I'll have to get out of my comfort zone into the magic zone, the magic, the unseen, the effort. That's why I always ask about the effort. Nobody can see your effort. Your effort is between you and you. Always asking myself, how can I grow from it? What can I learn? Take it that as a challenge. I promise to love myself, love the verb. I promise to do stuff for myself. Also for my future self. This is 2017 version. Now 2019, sort of a summary. My vows to myself 2019, be there for myself no matter what. Always encourage myself and push myself to do what I really want. Keep an open conversation with myself, especially in times of challenge and need. See everything in my life as a miracle, because it is. Love myself, love the verb, doing things for myself, for my future self, creating the future that I want, for my present self, being present with what I'm doing right now. Enjoy the present. Be grateful for what I have, my health, my energy. Live a life of gratitude. Be present. And also love myself, my past self. Me as a teenager, me as a child, me 10 years ago, me 1 year ago. And how do I do that? How do I do? What action do I do? I keep my promises. I keep my promises to myself. I remind myself of the promises I make to myself. This is the first marriage. These are the vows. It's not just about making the vows when I feel like it. It's not the New Year's resolution that just stay there and I don't follow. It's about following it through. It's doing the things, loving myself, loving the verb, doing the things for myself whether I feel like it or not at the time. Long after the emotion is not there. Doing things for myself, keeping my promises. And of course, taking care of my body, treat it as my temple. Take care of my mind, also treat it as my temple. And this is it. Signature, Marcus Asaf. These are my vows. I let these words sink. These are the promises. This is how I want to start the day. Remind myself why I'm here. Remind myself the promises I make to myself. Before I expect other people to follow through with their commitments, to follow through with their promises, to keep their promises, I want to look into myself. I want to keep my promises to myself. Have this self-integrity. I want to do that. It helps me to develop my self-confidence. It helps me to just trust myself. This is what I do. I try to do it every day. Do I succeed? Sometimes I don't. I don't judge myself. I just try to do it as much as I can, reminding myself the things that are most important. That's it. See you tomorrow. Have a great day one.